Hi guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to continue with the beginning of Pleasantview. If you haven't seen the first episode, I do recommend it. Otherwise, I don't think this will make much sense. This is basically where you start with all the pre-made ancestors, if I can put it that way, and you're literally building Pleasantview from scratch. So yeah, the creator did a great job. We started playing with the Goths. That was our first family. We built them a home, and we played with them until it just turned to Thursday. So now we're just going to pick up from there, and we're going to finish off with them and start the new family, the next family, so that we can try and get everyone settled in the neighborhood. I am not going to follow absolutely everything the way that Pleasantview is laid out currently. I think that's kind of boring. But I'm going to try and kind of resemble some of the things that happened in Pleasantview. So let's see. This is kind of a fresh take on it. Okay, so here we go. He was busy being a very good dad. He was potty training his daughter. And his wife went. She was working on the pot holders that she's selling. Because she's earning extra money like that. I think he should get her a little bottle so she can just fill her hunger up. We'll quickly organize that. And I think he can take a shower while she's drinking her bottle. And then he can go to sleep. Well, this is kind of a strange time for a little girl to be up, but alright. We'll also add her some of her need boosts. Just to organize that. Now, because they had a fire in their home, I'm going to just replace some more of the things that they lost in the fire. So let's see what we can do, because it would be nice for them to again have a place to sit and eat, bookshelf, things like that they really need. I apologize for background noise. Every dog in the neighborhood decided it is the time to bark this morning, so I'll try to edit out, but you might still hear something. Okay, and they are going to have a TV, but it's going to be one of the old style TVs. Alright, I'm not playing really the challenge where I'm not using anything modern, but I'm kind of saying, okay, TVs maybe just came out or something like that. So some people had them, some didn't, you know. Okay, we're just going to sell the pot holder she finished. Making some money with this. This is not bad. But I'm going to let her stop now. She's going to come back into the house from the garage where she's working. And she needs to bathe little Frida. Right. Frida can play a little bit more. Let's just clean up the bottle. And she can watch a little bit of TV after she's done having a snack. Just gonna do this little trick where you first change to something else and then you change it to the channel you want, because otherwise they don't gain as much fun as they're supposed to. Alright, go, you can get dressed. Frida is becoming a little bit tired, so I think she can go and take her nap or go and sleep now. She should have actually slept for the night. Alright. As I mentioned before, I think Frida is not supposed to have any kids or anything like that when she grows up, according to the lore. But yeah, I'm not going to let that dictate anything to me. So, alright, he's drafting some more plans for the development of the town. And okay, she wants to really go for her sewing badge. She's also rolling the one to have a job, but I'm trying to have her be the stay-at-home type, and then make money with selling things, because I feel that makes sense in their current environment, and it makes sense that he's kind of involved in developing the town if he's one of the founders. The newspaper. Recycle some. Right, he needs to go to work, so we'll be sending him. Oh, this must be someone that's just coming to offer them a card to some secret place or something. Yeah. Okay, she will organize little Frida right now. And when she puts her down, Frida can use the potty. We'll just lock in that skill that she wants. There we go. Okay, she can have another little toy, so we'll grab her a toy. Alright, we have a chance card. Let's just see. What would he do? I think he would rebuild. Okay, and it is positive. He actually receives a point of logic for this, which is great. He seems like the type to me that would, you know, really take the job very seriously and do things properly. So I think that lines up. Okay, we have some bulls. Okay, going to take care of her needs. Okay. Okay, I think we can also get them a chair to feed Frida in. That's something that can be made from wood and probably brought from some city. That's kind of a nearby city that you would be able to buy some things from. Alright, put Frida on the chair. So you can feed her. There we go. She can watch a bit of TV while she's waiting for Lotta to eat. And at least she's watching the cooking program, so she's definitely gaining something from it. Not just like mindless waste of time. Okay, so there we go, and we'll put little Frida in her crib. Then she can work a little bit more. She can maybe make some curtains this time. Because, I mean, as new houses are being built, people will need stuff for their homes. She's trying to make some things that she can sell. Aha, a promotion. That's great. Okay, he's made it to level 3. That's great. He's got all the skills, but he does need a friend. Now, yeah, this is the point that if you don't have anyone else that has a phone, then you have a bit of a problem because you can't phone anyone to make a friend. So, yeah. A video game. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. It's not really suitable yet. I can't really have video games yet. Okay, I'm just checking if there's nothing I can add for her. I wonder if the other households are going to have it as rough as this one did. I mean, probably not, because now that I've kind of simulated that, you know, they have some fire prevention, what can we call it? Fire prevention resource in place. You know, we can say, okay, they can probably also have sprinklers. So, you know, there shouldn't really be a problem with fires down the line. It's just the poor Goths that had it tough. Okay, so Frida, in 2 days, she will age up, be a little girl. Not a little toddler anymore, but we'll let her work on her logic skill. There we go. Oh, we have to remember the goals. But it's really a storm outside now, so. Okay. Oh, okay. Her mood isn't the greatest right now, so let's quickly take care of that. Colonel's comfort soup seems like a good idea. Okay, he's alright. He's had a good sleep, so we can organize him quickly. Alright, so why am I getting them a phone? Well, they kind of need one to communicate. My logic behind this is saying, okay, you know, some type of phones may have existed, but over here, now that they're developing this town, they are having perhaps a walkie-talkie system or something like that, two-way radio, something so that they can communicate with each other in some shape or form. I'm not going to, you know, complicate it for us with this idea that this is long ago. I'm just going to, you know, use that as some type of explanation and say, okay, they do have some form of communication, whether it's two-way radio or something. Because when television started coming out, you know, there was some communication and things available by then. Alright. Alright, so we can start by hiring them services. I feel like more people would be coming over to this side where they're starting this town, and people who are looking for jobs. So there could be someone who came over to help people with landscaping and cleaning. There would definitely be a market for that. Okay, so there's 2 people who provide this service. I see our fruit tree is in a bit of a state, so we can let him take care of that, perhaps. Or she can. We'll see who has the opportunity. Climate. What's going on with it? Having climate problems? I'm keeping getting errors. Ongoing. Okay. She should use the potty now. He's putting away the leftovers so we can keep this nice soup that they have. Okay, put her in the chair so I can feed her. We'll just send her to the bathroom as well. Get her needs up. Okay, let's put Frida in her crib so she can sleep a bit. Quite tired and it's really late. Okay, so I'm going to try and let them have another child because we actually need another child. Specifically for everyone to be born that that's supposed to be in the game. So I'm going to see what happens. Okay, let's just save so we don't lose anything. Alright, so now we are back in the beginning of Pleasantview. You see we literally have one building over here. You'll see I have more people in my bin now because I've added Blue Water Village. I feel like the people are more or less the same ages and I want that to line up. So I've just added them in, but obviously we'll first finish off our rotation in Pleasantview with everyone getting them settled before we go to Blue Water Village and start playing there as well. So we'll just have these two together for the start. The next family that I want to actually put in, I'll quickly just show you. We have Della Rosa, for instance, here, Jacques, Mendoza, Land Grabs. So it's now all Jeffries. We have all the families available from Blue Water Village as well. Ramirez, so it's all the beginning families. And I look forward to playing them as well. I think it's going to be very interesting. I don't know any of these pre-mates. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to play them and develop their characters as well. So they're mixed in, but it's okay. We are going to eventually find everyone a home. Here's Dreamers. That's part of Pleasantview, of course. Caliente. Rogues. Some of them need to be added in later because they're not as many generations. So it lines up. Obviously, I cannot put people in at the wrong time. So, founding family wise, I know that the Goths were involved in being founding families. Crumplebottoms, Pleasants, all of those were were families that we started off with. So I'm going to start off by adding in the Crumplebottoms next. So, I mean, I'm calling it Crumplebottom Estate. It's definitely not going to be estate when we start off. But yeah, we're aiming towards eventually having a Crumplebottom Estate. So they need 2 daughters, Agnes and Cornelia. That can, we know, eventually there's a link with the Crumplebottoms and the Goths. So that's what we need. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to quickly build them a home, or the start of a home. We have the road replacements in, and enjoy. I'll make this a little speed build for us. Okay, so he's a knowledge sum, but I'm going to make him secondary fortune. I think that would make sense. And as for her, if I look at her personality, she's a knowledge sum, but she's actually quite active and playful. So, what would be a good match for her? Maybe let's make her money oriented as well. They strike me as the type that would want a proper home, things like that. They are going to have at least 2 children. So, you know, she could have maybe been a family sim as well, but I think let's not have all our sims be exactly the same. That would be really cool. Okay, I just need to add them a sim blender and the ACR adjuster just so we've got everything set up. She wants to be a city planner. That would then be the same as in the Goths. So does he. Okay, well, I mean, there are founders of the city that could possibly be. Not 100% unrealistic. Okay, so let's give him the architecture career. And let's give it to her too. Let's say that they're all involved with, you know, building up the town and planning the town out. They could be working with the Goths to do this. Alright, they really have the same or similar ones. Alright, so the cars are organized. Have a car. Yeah, they definitely seem better off than the Goths at the moment. Okay, so we said we have some communications available, so I'm going to add them a phone so they can communicate with their neighbors. And alarm system, I also view it as they have kind of, like in neighborhoods that's a bit further away, the neighbors kind of band together and have some sort of lookout, you know, to make sure that there's no trouble approaching, or if they notice anything, they let each other know. We have a word for it in Afrikaans, but I'm trying to think what you would call that in English. And the word escapes me now, so. But anyhow, I'm going to play like that. So they have a little ladybug home here that's helping their fruit trees and things like that. So the ladybugs are all over at the moment. So they can start off with a gardener and a maid because the Goths has already hired a gardener and maid as well. Okay, so when it comes to skills, I'm just going to give them some cooking skills. For the Goths, I kind of randomized their skills to start off with, but I don't want everyone to start with almost a full set of skills because that would be a bit boring to play if everyone's able to just rein in the promotions. And because the poor Goths had a fire and things that set them back a little bit, I feel like, okay, they had more skills, these guys can have a bit less. She's supposed to go to work too. Yes, she is. I'm going to send them off to work. I just wanted to see if I needed to improve her appearance a bit. I did that for the Goths. We can at least add her some eyelashes. That would be something nice to start off with. I just like adding a little bit of detail to make the faces a bit more lifelike. Yeah. I don't think these people would be wearing massively make-upped faces, but just something to kind of enhance the shadows and things. All the stuff. Alright, so she's off to work as well. I'll just put this in. This is my little bit of insurance. If really things are going tough, then they have something that can help them. Okay, so here's a chance card. What should Prudence do? I think she would be confident enough to continue on, and she actually gets a promotion from it, so it was the right choice. Oh, great. We should greet Gretel Goth, because these are going to be... Oh, yeah, let Victor come home. Great. So we have the Goths over. That's wonderful. So that would make sense that they would be friends, the Crumplebottoms and the Goths. Wonderful. She's actually got quite an attraction to her husband, which is great because the Goths are kind of mediocre with their sparks. So I'm glad to see that the Crumplebottoms are the opposite there. Okay. So she's speaking to Victor, and she's speaking to his wife, and hopefully they'll all be good friends. Oh, there's a negative interaction. Listen, I'm sure people creating a town together would have some disagreements or things that they don't see eye to eye on. He's listening to her talking about how important law is. Law and order. Okay, so I'll let her hang out with him. There we go. He needed a friend for work, so that's great. She's made friends with him. Wonderful. Now we can work on her relationship with Gretel. There we go. We'll line up a few interruptions there. And we'll definitely... Oh, great. He's also getting a promotion. Okay, things seem to be really going well for the Crumplebottoms, which is great. We just let him interact with Victor as well. All become friends. Oh. Okay, Gretel didn't like whatever he was speaking about there, huh? I would like for them to be friends. Okay, but he's in the bathroom now, so we'll have to wait a bit. Go watch some TV. He's your guest. If he wants to use the toilet, you'll have to let him. Okay. Let's let him join us over the TV. I can at least let them get some cooking skills while they're having a chat. Okay, she's actually made friends with Gretel as well, but I think she would serve them something to eat. I'm sure everyone's kind of hungry. Okay, let him interact with Gretel a little bit because I don't think he's really spoken to her. Okay, she finds Mr. Crumplebottom very attractive. Oh dear. Yeah, that can't happen, by the way. You're going to your kids will kind of intermarry, so sorry, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, Victor Goth is leaving. He's like, okay, I've had enough of you guys. I'll see you when we have to meet about the development of the town. Okay, she's really hungry as well. So she's gonna eat and she can put away some leftovers after. She's still hungry. We'll let her have a snack. We're just gonna take care of her needs, make sure that her needs are okay. Okay, he's hanging out with Gretel a little bit. Trying to see if I can get them to also be friends. That would be good. When these Sims just do whatever they want. Let's try again. Yeah, that's right, have a pillow fight. That's exactly what I told you not to do. Come on. Just become friends. Okay, they are friends, although I think the relationship isn't 100% what it should be. A little more. I think she's tired. Not in the mood anymore. Okay, say goodbye. We'll have to work on that relationship. Alright, now they are supposed to have two daughters, so they have a nursery ready. Things are going well with work, so I think we could definitely see if we can let them have a daughter, or a child at least. Hopefully we'll get the right genders. Okay, she can organize breakfast for them. He can freshen up in the bathroom. Oh, this fruit tree really needs attention. But I'll let him eat first. Then we'll organize the tree. He can grab another bowl. Okay, so we know that they were successful because we just got a little pop-up. So she is expecting. Now, I have mentioned before as well, in those days, I think people had more children. So I'm going to not just, like if they have a son, let's say, then I'm going to continue. But I'm going to really try to let them have 2 daughters. We have to at least have the kids that have to be in Pleasantview, but any extras is fine. I'm definitely not going to not let them have them. Okay, so I'm adding in a candle making station for her, as well as a florist bench. I feel like, especially when she's at home on maternity leave, she could be making things like that because, again, lots of homes are starting up, businesses will be starting up, and we want them to be able to buy and sell things here. So I feel everyone would have something that they're doing on the side extra along with their main job. Or okay, she's actually wondering whether she's expecting. So she's obviously feeling some symptoms. He can just clean up for us a bit. Okay, we'll let him have some juice because he's also not full after that breakfast. Okay, he needs to be at work, she needs to be at... Oh, first baby bump just happened. So, she will not be going to work. But okay, she actually needs some fun. And we got her these 2. The candle making, by the way, that is CC. But the candle making as well as the florist bench. So she can definitely enjoy making something creative. There we go, okay. She's got some candles in her inventory. Well done. And she's getting creativity skills from it. Great. She would like a bronze talent badge for flower arrangements. We'll lock that in. Great, so the candles are happening fast. And she's really gaining her creativity skills really nicely. That's great. Okay. The bulls have arrived. So let's just take care of her needs quickly because they aren't the best right now. We'll let her take a bubble bath. Hopefully her comfort will go up. And then she can have something for lunch. She should be wearing maternity wear right now. At least some more casual. There we go, second baby bump. We know. Just eat quickly, and then we'll send you to bed. We know you're tired. Sorry. Okay. So she's sleeping. Then she can use the bathroom when she wakes up. Okay, Simon is back. Great. Okay, he's gained his mechanical skill, which is wonderful. Save, so we don't lose any progress. Okay, so he's cleaning up, and I think he should probably organize something for them to eat. Okay, we'll go for that. So I am simulating the idea that, you know, little stores are popping up in the neighborhood now. They have arranged with people from some city start some stores and businesses here. You know, it's not like they're living on a deserted island, you know, so the gameplay could still warrant them being able to have bread, for instance. There could be someone who starts up a bakery, things like that. That's also one of the main reasons that I added Blue Water Village, because that's supposed to kind of be the business district. So, you know, I'd like to simulate that these two areas adjacent to each other are starting up and they're having some businesses, people that see opportunities that come to town and the business district. Okay, it's just one baby that's on the way. Yes, we'll name the baby also Simon Crumplebottom. Last name. And it is a girl. Yay! We have the right gender. Start off with. That's great. Aww. Cutie. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to call the first baby Agnes. There we go. Okay, well, let's her quickly take care of little Agnes. Actually, no. Let's let him just go to bed. Because if he goes to the bathroom, then she can't go bathe the baby. We'll just get him out of the way. Okay, then she'll put Agnes in her little crib, and she will also use the bath. bathroom. Oh dear, now the basin broke. Lovely. Go and repair it, please, because you're gonna have a huge mess now. Okay, luckily she can use the toilet at the same time. Oh, shame, she's trying to help. She's mopping up while he's trying to repair it. Shall we try and take a picture of this team effort? I don't know if we can fit in the bathroom, it's too small. Okay, somewhat. We were able to take a snapshot. The hardships of founding a new town when you have to do everything yourself. No extra help. Well, that's not 100% true because, oh, hello. These two are, oh, they're trying for the next baby. Well, okay, ICR, thank you. I don't know if that was successful. Wow. They don't let grass grow under their feet, do they? Alright, let's just line up a bunch of things that they need to do. Yeah, she needs her mechanical skill point, otherwise she will not get a promotion. Use the toilet. And he can go back to sleep. She's always hungry, poor woman. Okay, putting my leftovers. Oh, the baby has a dirty diaper, so she'll have to take care of that. Huh? Oh, I didn't let her put the baby in the crib. Nice, so the poor child is on the floor. Okay, after that she can also take a nice shower. Okay, so she has some ones for skill points, but she can actually make some different candles now with the amount of experience she has. We'll stick with white for the moment. We'll say it's very basic. There we go. So she had her creativity skill she wanted.